in the agenda of God for this season, God is saying it is time for us to move to the next phase of our life because He created us for something. Chosen People's Church existed for a reason. Not because a man desired to have a church, but because God has a plan. And you know, in His plan, as we gathered, He began to bring us together one after the other, one after the other. Everybody that is seated here today, I'm not sure we know ourselves from the foundation of the earth. You were somewhere before you came into this church. And so the thing is, why did God bring you here? He has a plan. So you are not a mistake to be part of what God is doing here. But you see, in our journey with God, there are things that happen in our life that want to stagnate us. There are times that situations and conditions want to stagnate us. There are times that challenges that we go through want to really define who we are. But that is not who we are. There are times that we have named ourselves. Now, if you check through the Bible, you will see that there are certain people that were named after their challenges. But when they had victory, nobody changed that name. We still make reference to them. The blind man Bartimaeus, the woman with the issues of blood. We don't know their names, so to say, but we know their situation. And I'm speaking to every situation that is here today. An expiring date has come. Whatever that situation is called, whatever name that is given to that situation, I am saying that today God is changing your name. There are things that will be added to your life from today because there is a change that has come upon your life. The moment you enter the month of September is the day that God has begun something new in your life. A new beginning has started. God has started changing everything about your life. In preparation for our convention right now, there are things that we are changing already. Nobody knows anything outside. Nobody knows anything is going on. But we know it's in November, but we are making preparation. So also, God will oftentimes prepare you for what He wants to use you for. So your preparation does not define you. It is your destination that defines you. Where God is taking you should be your definition of your identity, not your preparation. Sometimes your preparation may be rough. Sometimes it may be tough. Sometimes they are not always. The foundations are not always good to behold. When God finishes His work over your life, then you begin to appreciate it. Every challenges that you have been through in your life is actually a pointer to where you are going. It was because God is preparing you for something that you don't even know. And that's why in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 9, the Bible says, but what I have not seen, what ears have not heard, what has never entered into the heart of man, the things which God has prepared for those who love Him. But in verse 10, it says, but God has revealed them to us by His Spirit. He said the Spirit searcheth all things, yea, the deep things of God. And verse 11 now says, who knows the heart of a man except the spirit that is in him? He says, so also nobody knows the mind of God except the spirit that came from him. In verse 12, he says, we have not received the spirit of this world. We have received the spirit which is from God, that we may know the things that are freely given unto us. Verse 13 now says, which things we speak, we teach it, comparing spiritual things with spiritual. Are you getting what I'm saying? But in verse 14, he said, but the natural man does not receive the things of the Spirit. Who is a natural man? The man who always sees things on the surface, who does not understand the deep things of the Spirit. He said, but the natural man does not receive the things of the Spirit because they are foolishness unto him. He said, neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. So only those who have spiritual mindset can understand spiritual placement. Sometimes God will shift you towards the left. You wonder why God is doing this to you. He has a plan. Sometimes God will give you a leg dislocation that will take you to somewhere to sit down. Why? Because He has a plan. Everything that happened to you happened for a reason.
Welcome to this place where love heals and grows. Hearts find rest in grace. Blessings overflow. Your family now embraced in this sacred space. We find the light of day in His warm embrace.